The DYU C5 is a feature-packed electric bike that aims to provide a practical and affordable city commuter solution. Currently on sale for $599 or £799, this 27kg electric bike boasts some impressive specifications, but it also has a number of noticeable strengths and weaknesses that you should carefully consider. The DYU is designed to accommodate a wide range of rider heights from 5'2" all the way up to 6'4". It also has a generous maximum load capacity of 120 kilograms, making it suitable for heavier riders as well. Powering the bike is a 350 watt motor that can provide a top speed of up to 15.5 miles per hour, and with 500 watts of peak power, this gives you good uphill climbing ability. Assembly of the C5 is relatively straightforward. All the necessary tools are provided. However, I did require a few extras like pliers, a small spanner and a wrench to adjust its gears and make sure every nut and bolt was tightened. It took just under 2 hours for me to fully build the bike, including adjusting the gears and inflating the tyres to a higher 40 psi, alongside making a few other minor tweaks. While not overly complex, with just a few paragraphs of instructions, first-time e-bike builders may want to set aside some time for assembly. Once built, the C5 has a number of positive features that enhance the overall riding experience. The seat, for example, is very comfortable and well padded, providing good support even on longer commutes. The large, easy-to-read LCD display is also another highlight. Although it may look fresh out of the 80s, it provides clear information on speed, distance, battery level, and the 3 levels of pedal assist. The small throttle lever is also a handy feature as well, allowing riders to get the 27kg of bike moving from a standstill, especially when starting off on a hill. The bundled front light is also a nice touch and is also powered from the built-in battery, being both bright and easy to operate with a simple hold and press of a button on the left-hand controller. And for those who want to customize the bike's appearance, the rear rack and mudguards can also be easily removed for a more cleaner look, along with a slight reduction of weight. The ability to remove and charge the battery indoors without bringing the entire bike inside is a nice convenience. Its key locked battery is easy to remove from the bike to charge it separately, or you can use its rubber covered charging port to charge the battery whilst it's installed on the bike. DYU claims the 48 volt 10 amp hour battery can provide up to 40 miles of range, although real world results will vary depending on factors such as rider weight, terrain and level of pedal assist used. I took it out on its first ride, covering 29 miles, using a mix of pedal assist modes and the throttle, and the battery only dropped 2 bars to roughly around 20%. So in certain conditions, the claimed battery life could be a little bit conservative, or when there's a big reliance on the pedal assist for things like hills and the like. During my time with the C5, I've covered just over 60 miles on a single battery charge, and I still have 50% of its battery remaining, which is pretty impressive. So it does really depend on a few factors, such as the route terrain and elevation, rider weight and fitness, and down to outside temperature and wind direction. But if you're relatively fit and you use this on a majority of flat terrain, then I'd say this bike could easily do 80 miles on a single battery charge. For its price, there's a lot to like on the C5, but unfortunately, there are also several drawbacks that you should be aware of. The biggest issue with e-bikes is their weight, and at 27 kilograms, this C5 is no exception to this common problem. This weight makes the DYU C5 quite heavy to maneuver, especially when starting from a standstill or tackling steep inclines. The rear rack, which adds further weight, could potentially be removed to lighten the load, but this could come at the expense of the bike's utility. There's little else to lighten the bike. The battery alone weighs a little over 3 kilograms, so along with its metal frame and rear hub motor, the majority of its weight can't be reduced that much. The brakes are another area of concern on the C5. While they are Shimano branded, DYU have decided on using mechanical disc brakes, which doesn't provide the same level of stopping power as higher end hydraulic brakes. Add the overall weight to the bike and its stopping distance can become an issue for riders who need to make frequent emergency stops in busy urban environments. Costs have also been saved on its rather basic coiled front suspension forks. Although the C5 can handle some lightweight off-road or gravel track use, more demanding terrain will likely require a different bike altogether. I also encountered a few minor issues when the bike arrived, such as the gears weren't tuned the best out of the factory. The rear rack light mount was also bent and required bending backwards. The thin paintwork on the top tube frame had worn down a little from some of the packaging rubbing on it, and the handlebar grips felt a little bit cheap with palm rests that were too firm and a little small for medium-sized hands. And one final point of note is the bike's power delivery. While the throttle provides a convenient way to get the DYU C5 moving, the cadence sensor-based pedal assist can be a little bit slow to engage, requiring several crank revolutions before the motor decides to provide assistance. This is less of a problem when the pedals are continuously turning. However, after coasting or not pedaling for even a short period of time, the motor then disengages and leaves you without any immediate power when you need it for a few short seconds. So this can make starting from a stop a little bit more challenging than bikes with more responsive power delivery. In summary, the DYU C5 is a feature-rich electric bike that offers good value for its price, especially for riders on a tighter budget. Its ability to accommodate a wide range of rider sizes, a decent range in its battery, and handy features like the removable battery and front light makes the C5 a viable option for city commuters. However, its heavy frame, mediocre mechanical brakes, delayed pedal assist power delivery, and other minor quality issues mean it may not be the best choice for everyone. Riders looking for a more refined city commuter experience with better components and a more responsive power delivery may want to consider spending a little more for a higher end e-bike. Ultimately, the DYU C5 represents a solid entry-level electric bike that provides a good balance of features and affordability, but you should carefully weigh the pros and cons to determine if the C5 is the right fit for your specific needs and riding preferences. Alright, thanks for watching and I hope you found this video helpful. If it has, leave me a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do my best to answer them. You can help support my channel by sending me a super thanks along with your comment or question. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.